Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. That's the vivacious Nettie Liddell. I'm the vivacious Brett Chapin, and we're talking with Adam Emperor Southard, singer-songwriter.
How are you?
Thanks for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
And Adam, that last song that you performed was from your new musical.
Yes. That I figure if I talk about it enough, eventually I'll have to write it. It's pressure on myself. I only have like 4 or 5 songs, and the rest of it is evolving in my head, but I haven't sat down to write it all out yet. I'm thinking about maybe creating it as a web series, though, instead, just to kind of get it out there first, get some buzz, and then finish it. Is that crazy? I don't know.
No, it's not.
Web series are awesome.
Right? A musical web series where every episode is just a song, and then we'll fill in the story later when we produce the full show. That makes sense, right?
That's been going on so much. That's a great idea.
All right, I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Yeah. But yeah, that song it's super dark, and I'm sorry to bring everybody down, so I'll move right past what it means. But essentially, they're all gathering at a funeral for someone, a friend of theirs that they lost recently, and they all kind of lost touch, and so they're getting back together for the first time because of his death, and so it kind of evolves from there. It's all of them reminiscing and going over that. And you and I in the break were just talking about writing out your emotions and getting things out and how personal and intimate it is. That song I literally wrote the week that a friend of mine committed suicide.
Oh my God.
And so it's one of those things, and now it is 2 years later, and it's like, well, I think I can form a whole show off of this.
Around that.
And it's hard, though. It's hard putting yourself out there.
Well, I mean, it is, because when you have an emotion, I mean, music to me is an encompassment of a feeling. I mean, even if you just take music away from the words. And to me, like what you say, the guitar has always been therapy. Group
totally.
therapy.
That's the whole point of
spiritual
this show,
therapy.
yeah.
So, usually, like when I write, or for example, when that circumstance with your friend, it's like an understanding and a feeling that you just want to let out, and it comes out and it embodies itself that way. But my point is that it is very personal to share that, because if you want to know about me and my life and my relationships, just listen to my music. There it is.
It's in there.
It's all there.
Go to the website, download it. Yeah. I filter mine through my characters so I can pretend it's not me. No, that character's going through that. I can't relate to that at all. No, not me.
But it's just another side of your personality, right?
Oh, sure. It's all in there.
But you really put yourself out there. Like you guys were talking in the break about, how do you do it? I mean, there are a lot of things you're going up against and a lot of fears you have. To be able to just put yourself out there that much in front of that many people. Yeah. There's a lot to take into account.
Yeah. The fun thing about theater is you're allowed to rely on so many different people, the actors, the producers, the director. And so once it's written and out there, I'm able to just kind of step back and say, all right, well, if it doesn't go well, they blew it. No, I wouldn't say that.
I know. I could get into musical.
Yeah, work that out.
Shoot.
Pretty awesome.
Not your fault. No, it is. And then you invite critics, and group is very personal. It's my first work. So obviously there's a lot of me in there. So when you're asking critics to evaluate your life, do you like my music? Do you like my comedy? Do you like my drama? That's asking a lot, but it's fun if you don't.
And so what do you do? What do you do if they don't like it?
No risk, no reward, right? Well, you grab a tub of ice cream. I only had one reviewer that really was a punch to the gut, and it was my own fault because he just didn't get it. And there's a couple people who aren't going to get the show,
Right.
But we had so many positive reviews overall that it's hard for me to get too upset.
Oh, wow.
No risk, no reward, Got to go for it.
Wow, model artist right here. Model artists. We are so lucky to have you guys in today.
Well, I'm grateful you guys have, invited me.
Good. Come back every week.
Okay.
We'll see you next week.
I know who's coming on next week, actually. We go way back.
Yes, Ace Young. He did photography for Ace.
Nice.
I used to work with Ace back in the day.
Wow.
When he had short hair. That's how long ago it was.
Oh my gosh. There you go. It's a small world. Careful who you make angry.
Adam Emperor Southard and Kristlyn Sand this week on La La Land. Next week we have Ace Young and acting coach and actress Andrea Tate. We'll see you next week on La La Land with Bret and Nett on CRN Digital Talk. See you at the top.